Hello everybody, welcome to No Sevens Dice Club. I just wanted to give you guys a July 2020 update about the casinos and COVID-19. First of all, I just want to say I hope everybody has a safe and wonderful 4th of July weekend. You guys stay safe and you know, make sure you barbecue plenty. If you guys are going out to the casinos, wish you guys lots of luck. Just want to give you an update of what is going on out there in Biloxi and what is going on out here in New Orleans. I went to Biloxi yesterday and I was shooting this video and it was pouring down raining. Could not hear a word I was saying at all. Only thing you could hear was all the rain, lightning and thunder. Tried shooting it this morning in New Orleans and same thing. So I am shooting it at the garage at my house, and this time I don't have to worry about any rain to drown me out. So what is going on in Biloxi? Let's talk about Biloxi first. Biloxi, a lot of my viewers are helping me out with updated information every day. They're sending me what's going on at the craps tables, Baccarat tables and stuff, and I really appreciate all the reports, guys, sending me those comments, taking time out of your day to help update and keep everybody informed, and I really do appreciate, you know, all the comments you guys send me and help out the community also that we have here with No Sevens. Especially John, you know, you're always sending me comments, and I really appreciate all your comments. You know, you're always very insightful for your comments. But I went down to Biloxi yesterday. I played craps at a lot of the casinos, trying to hit as many as I can in about 10 hours, and it gets pretty exhausting interviewing people and playing craps and everything else. By the time you're done, you're about ready to fall asleep at the wheel. But anyway, they are coming down during the weekdays. They do have $10 tables, $15 tables. I'm starting to find more $15 tables than $10 tables at a lot of the casinos. Some casinos are still at $25, but on the weekdays they are coming down from $25 down to, you know, the safe bet is $15. You can start finding a lot of $15 tables at craps. Treasure Bay, Boomtown. I was at Boomtown yesterday, and the Palace are $10, $15, you know, respectively of, you know, what they're at. I think Boomtown and Treasure Bay, if I'm not mistaken, was at $10. The Palace was at $10, $15 at the craps tables. One thing they're allowing to do at the craps tables is they're allowing 4 people at each side now. Instead of 3, there was 4 at each side. I don't know how long that's going to last, if it was only at a certain casinos, because not every craps table was completely slap full. There was a few of them that were completely full, and they're allowing 4 people on each side. Not 3 on each side, but 4 on each side. With the new COVID numbers coming out, I don't know if they're going to reduce that back down to 3 on each side or what, but it seems like the casino is willing to gamble a little bit and take and get as many people as they can to the craps table. They are allowing 4 people at the Roulette, 4 people at Baccarat, and they are allowing 3 to 4 people at the table card games, depending on how they are set up with the plexiglass. Sometimes they can allow 3, sometimes they can only allow 4 to 3. You know, it just all depends on the situation of how they have that table set up. They are, what else was I going to say? Oh, and it is now mandatory that you wear a mask at all the Biloxi casinos with everybody coming in for July 4th. It is now the Casino Gaming, or was it the Gaming Commission Board in Mississippi, is now making it mandatory that you wear a mask at the casino, no matter which casino it is now mandatory. You know, with everybody coming in from Texas, Florida, Arkansas, and the surrounding states converging into Biloxi, they want to keep the dealers as safe as possible and keep the casinos open if they can, because it is a huge revenue generator for the state of Mississippi and Louisiana. So make sure you wear your mask. I know before it was only a certain casinos were making it mandated. I know it was the Beau Rivage and Harris, whereas you were sitting on the slot machines, you didn't have to wear a mask pretty much at a lot of casinos. But if you were at a table game, you had to wear a mask. But now it doesn't matter if you're at a slot machine, it doesn't matter if you're at a table game, it doesn't matter. As soon as you step foot in that casino, you have to wear a mask. And if you're caught without a mask, the pit bosses were telling me that they will ask you to leave, and if you do not leave, they will force you out of the casino, because they are very serious about this whole entire mask thing now, and they're not going to play around. I mentioned it to you in the video in New Orleans that I watched a couple people get thrown out. When I was there this morning, they had one person who did not want to wear a mask. He said it was his First Amendment right to not wear a mask. Well, he also got his First Amendment right taken away because he was thrown out the casino in about 2 seconds afterwards, and he was no longer allowed to play that day. Also, in Biloxi, there is only one big bonus going on, and that is at the Scarlet Pearl. It's not a huge casino. It is a smaller casino. They only have one casino, and it is the Scarlet Pearl. The D'Iberville housing, D'Iberville something construction group, I think it is, developmental group, owns it. So there's only one casino. And if you look at the video with I did on the Sweet Life of the Scarlet Pearl, they have some really nice rooms, and it is the newest casino. As of right now, they have 2 casinos that are slated to be under construction and open by 2024. But the Scarlet Pearl is the newest casino, and on Mondays in July, they are offering 2 times tier points, and it's a very nice casino. If you guys never been to the Scarlet Pearl, I highly recommend checking out the Scarlet Pearl. The 2 times tier points will definitely climb you up the ladder pretty quickly, and they will also comp you for rooms and table play. They're very generous about the rooms, and they're very generous about their table play. I'll go play about once or twice a week over there, and they're giving me anywhere from $40 to $80 a week in free table play. And I really don't have a lot of points with them, so if I'm really going to start hitting them up on Mondays to see if I can't maximize the free play at the Scarlet Pearl. But also, the Harris in Biloxi took away the 5 times tier points. That one has gone away. There is no more 5 times tier points in the Biloxi Harris. But if you do go to New Orleans at that Harris, there is 5 times tier points at the one in New Orleans, and it's every single day in the month of July. So if you do come down to New Orleans, stop by and check out the Harris. It's the only casino in town. They have some other casinos that are a little bit further away, but this is the only one in downtown New Orleans, and they're doing 5 times tier rates down there in New Orleans. The thing though is when you go to the craps tables down there, they usually have one crapless table, which is a 14-foot table, semi-bouncy, and they have one 12-foot craps table, which is semi-bouncy also, and both of those tables are at $25. And I asked them if they were ever going to consider about changing it down to 25, from 25 down to 15. They said absolutely no way in the world, that they know that they're the only game in town, and they're just going to keep it at $25 for the time being. And the pit bosses did mention, going back to the Biloxi casinos, if you're going to the bigger casinos, the Beau, the Hard Rock, the Golden Nugget, Harris, Scarlet Pearl, they are going to increase them to $25 for the July 4th weekend. Treasure Bay, Boomtown, and the Palace, the smaller casinos, did say that they are going to keep them they're going to try to keep it down to $10 to $15 respectively if they can. For the Baccarat tables, it's still around $25. I know you guys are still asking me about some of the Baccarat tables. It's hard to tell because they don't like to give me a lot of information about the Baccarat tables on day-to-day operation, because they say it's fluid. It all depends on how many people are there that day and how many people by the hour. Is that it will change up and down by what they judge it. If the table, there's long lines, they're going to increase it to $25 to $50 to $100 on the Baccarat tables, and they say that there's really nobody there, they'll drop it down to $25 down to $15. It just all depends on the demand. But I think that's pretty much it. I did talk to the pit bosses. I talked to as many as I could. So if you guys do have any questions, please feel free to comment. If you guys want to share information on this video, and you want to send out, you know, what you saw for price points and everything else at the craps tables, at roulette, whatever it may be, please feel free to share it with the group. That way, when they're checking out this video, they can read it also. And for all the guys who comment and send me comments and updates, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for helping me out. It makes a big difference. And I hope everybody has a great 4th of July. I think I'm covering everything because this is the 4th time I'm doing this video, and hopefully I made sure I covered all the bases. But I hope you guys have a great 4th, and I will talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.